Hey everyone, Wanderbots here, and welcome to In Stars and Time. It is how would I even describe this game? It's one of those like really charming RPGs that is more centered on the characters than the actual plot of the game, at least as far as I can tell. They're extremely charming and extremely emotive, which I find kind of neat.
Oh yeah, I absolutely love the art in this game, and
It's
for those
full
of you who
monochrome, too.
are wondering how we know so much about it, we recorded, what, 2 hours?
We had 3 microphones plugged in, and the third one made everything sound bad. So we're going to start a new game. Let's see. So one thing to say about this is it is also in full monochrome. I guess I kind of said that.
Oh yeah, and it's absolutely gorgeous.
So we're crying.
Look at all the stars.
Yes. But what if tasty? Now, they still had the eye patch on for that, correct?
I don't know. They were turned
I
away,
only
right?
saw the left eye, I think. So, I'm curious about the whole eye patch thing.
Cyprin!
I love the fact that they have the little character portrait next to who's saying what.
Mm-hmm.
It's so much easier.
Cyprin? Aw.
Cute.
Good morning.
She's like a cute frog.
Well, more like good afternoon, I guess.
I think it's because of the bow on her head. It's giving me like frog eye vibes.
That too. Were you taking a nap? That's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face against the king. Oh, the king.
You're too sleepy to talk. Sleep's sweet embrace calls for you. You close your eyes again.
You're still half asleep, aren't you?
You make a grumbling sound.
Okay then. You can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay?
You yawn so hard your jaw cracks. That would wake me right up. You're having such a nice rest, too. You can't spend the rest of your day sleeping. That'd be a waste. You force yourself to get up. Wake up, Cyprin. You have a country to save. You can use the left stick to move around. It's interesting how this is kind of this, like, target.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like a crater or something.
I wonder if that becomes relevant later.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's even where the star fell from the sky.
I wonder if this bird becomes relevant later.
Oh.
The bird chirps.
Chirps.
Oh, in Vogard, the birds go pew, pew.
Pew, pew.
Pew, pew.
Cyprin! You're up!
You sure are. Hey, Mira.
Hey, Cyprin. So, how was your nap? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Let's see. Solid 9.
Is it not a 10 because the finish could have used some work?
We'll do better next time.
Next time I promise I'll let you sleep in, so we can get the elusive 10 out of 10 score. Oh, wait. I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go to fight the king, so I felt like we could make it special somehow. So, I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together. Sleep in the same room. Maybe tell stories. It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Was it different from what you normally do? Well, okay.
You think it's silly, don't you? I'm sorry. I was trying to find something fun to do tonight, but that's all I could think of. It was a stupid idea, wasn't it? Maybe we should forget about it.
Oh no. Your lack of enthusiasm made Mirabelle upset. Come on, fix it. No, I think it'll be fun. Let's do it.
Are you sure? All right then. So if we're doing it, can you let everyone know? I I don't think I could convince everyone.
Well, you kind of have to now. Of course, Mira.
Oh, okay. Let me think. Madame Odile should be in the shop buying items. Bonnie should be near the fields to the east. And Isabeau is at the Favor Tree to the west. We're staying in the clock tower at the east of town, right past the broken bridge. So you can just tell everyone to meet up there later. That was a lot of names and places. Will you remember?
Probably not.
Well, unrelated to your memory, here's a note with everyone's location, just in case. You forget.
Yeah, smart. You got the reminder note. You put the note in your pocket along with your souvenirs. You can check your souvenirs by going into your pockets. To access your pockets, open the menu by pressing triangle. The menu containing your pockets, your equipment, and many other things. You can interact with most items in your pockets by pressing X.
Okay. See you at the clock tower later then. I'll be near the library if you need me. Come talk to me whenever. Oh, and don't forget to please check the Change God statue too. For good luck.
Change God?
You wave goodbye.
As in the god of change or the god of change? As
Spare
in
pennies.
pennies.
It's a spend-thrift kingdom. Oh, also, there are a lot of people to talk to and drawers to snoop inside around here. You can interact with people and objects by pressing X when standing in front of them. So I'm actually gonna not do that because our initial attempt at this was like 2 hours long, and I'm gonna try and cut that down by, I don't know.
We'll talk to the most important people.
Yeah.
But the gist of it is the king went mad
Yes.
and took over the castle.
Yeah, well...
And she was the only survivor.
I mean, that's introduced through the main dialogue. Mostly, this is a very welcoming place. It's apparently totally courteous to walk into people's front rooms, but going beyond that, you are not allowed to. I think otherwise the characters are just like kind of charming. Mirabelle is from this town, and everybody loved her, and she was one of the priestesses of the House of Change, which is just north of town.
Housemaiden, I believe.
Yeah, housemaiden. Though I think that's just what the priests were called. But that everybody in town adored her. Anyway, let's talk to Mirabelle. She's here, sitting on a bench, looking at papers.
Hi, Zephyrin. Do you need anything?
Questions. How you feeling?
How I'm feeling? Oh, being in Dormont, you mean? It's nostalgic. This is where I lived before, after all. I mean, when I wasn't studying or working at the house. Dormont itself hasn't changed much, but the house... we can see it from the village, you know. How distorted it has become. I was the only one who managed to escape the house when the king attacked. So many people must be hurt. Or... maybe they're all...
Mira. We'll save them all tomorrow.
Yes, you're right. I should stay positive. Sorry.
Questions. What'll you do after?
After? Won't it jinx us to talk about this? Well, I'll need to make sure everyone in the house is okay. Beating the king should make their time flow again, and they won't be frozen anymore. And I need to talk to the head housemaiden and apologize for taking so long. She was the one supposed to beat the king. She would have done a better job than I did, if only the king didn't freeze her in time. But after I apologize, I was thinking of traveling again. You know, as the housemaiden of the House of Change, I'm supposed to keep striving for change.
A housemaiden. She's not the only one.
A housemaiden.
She's just the only one left.
Even more than a normal believer. And part of it means I have to go on a pilgrimage, which I haven't done yet.
Didn't this whole journey count as a pilgrimage?
Oh yeah, that is an interesting thing, is that this whole group has already gone on a long adventure together.
So we'll check the stat menu in a bit, but everybody's level 45. Like, the adventure has happened. This is the final town before the final
boss.
Dungeon. Which I think is a really interesting way to start the story. And I honestly kind of wish more games did this, just because you almost spend a lot of time kind of...
You have a period of time in so many games where you first introduce all the characters, they get introduced to one another, and then they spend a period of time where they don't know how to cooperate, they argue, everything like that.
I am in the midst of playing through both Final Fantasy 12 and 9, and they've been, like, stalled for months because none of the characters like each other. Like, Final Fantasy 9, everyone likes Vivi, and kind of each other, but there's still lots of moments where everybody's just miserable at each other too, and it sucks.
So it's nice when you start a game like this where everyone is already well acquainted, they've gone on this long adventure together.
You don't see the dark side as much, it's all charming, and I like that.
No? No, I mean, I don't think so. The pilgrimage is all about learning new things, and seeing new places, and changing yourself and other people you meet. This journey could have been that, but I haven't changed at all. I'm still the same old Mirabelle.
You feel like she's changed a lot since you met her, but who are you to judge?
What about you, Sifrin? What will you do?
Did we just not ask this question to her last time?
No, I don't believe so.
Huh. Go on a pilgrimage too, maybe.
Oh? Oh, that's great! But I thought... Oh, change. Are you thinking of converting to the House of Change? The house would be delightful. I have pamphlets.
Delighted.
Oh, that would be delightful. I mean, that's still the same. The house would be delighted, yeah.
Pass. Nah, I'm fine staying the same person forever.
You're fine with it? Oh, okay.
Heretic. It kicks us out of the party. Okay. And yeah, we don't need to ask. Yeah, we must have just missed that question. That was actually really, really charming and insightful. Also, I really like how her hair breaks the frame and kind of goes, fuses into the sidebar.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. I'm kind of like, 4x3 is kind of outmoded.
Oh, and at least it has a star field up back there.
Yes,
it's really
I hate
pretty.
it when it's just pure black. In those cases, I feel compelled to replace the sidebars with something else. But here it's just nice. Just some stars. Bonnie is here, looking morosely at the fields. Bonnie!
Hey, friend.
Oh boy.
What do you want?
Questions. Clock tower, sleepover.
A sleepover? That's pretty dumb. Was it your idea?
Hey. Mirror's actually.
Oh. Then it's a great idea. Why didn't you come up with it?
Stars, you do not know how to deal with Bonnie anymore. Questions. Worrying about tomorrow?
No. Not even a little bit.
That's a lie. Your sister will be okay, you know.
Don't talk about my sister! And anyway, I don't need to worry about her. It's not like she's gonna move from the spot.
Yeah, right. One of the frozen.
Bonnie's sister's in Bambouche, a coastal village hundreds of kilometers from here. A few months ago, the king froze their whole village in time. Unless you manage to beat the king tomorrow, Bonnie's sister will never move again. Questions. What will you do after?
If we beat the king, I'll go and see my sister in Babouche. Duh.
And then?
And then I'll hug her.
And then?
And then I'll tell her I really, really tried.
Tried what? And then?
And then you won't be here anyway. So you won't be here to ask me stupid questions, you crab. What about you, anyway? What will you do?
What will you do? I'll go to space.
Space sounds lame. I bet you can't even get there anyway.
I totally can.
Wait. Really? How?
It's a secret. Wink.
Wink with a singular eye.
I mean,
It's
I
just
think
more like
wink
a
is
blink.
more of an intention, an intended action, more than anything else.
This is why I don't like you, Sifrin.
Oh. Questions. Nothing.
Huh. Well, see you at the clock tower.
You talk to Bonnie. You cross Bonnie from the reminder note. Okay, I did want to talk to this old man. Oh, there's someone there. Yeah, hello. Aha! Hello there! Oh, I don't recognize your voice. Are you perhaps one of the saviors? Ah, I knew it. I knew it. It's very nice to meet you. I met one of you earlier. They smelled like snacks. A little kid by the name of Bonnie, was it? If you're looking for them, I heard them go past the bridge just south of here a little while ago. They went to look at my veggie field and talked to me about my veggie field and went back to look at my veggie field. They said my vegetables looked really shiny and delicious. So I would die for them now. Perhaps I shouldn't make such jokes considering they might actually die soon because of the king's curse.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the character? My friend made a sign for my house, so now I have to keep it. It was this person. I did want to talk to them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is the one cooking the feast.
Mm-hmm. Hello, traveler. I hope the smell in here isn't too overpowering. I'm cooking a lot of different things for tomorrow. All of us in Dormont talked a few days back, and we decided that while you'll be exploring the house to fight the king, everyone in the village will be partying. That way, if you win, we'll already have the party in full swing. And if you don't, then we all get frozen by the king's curse. We'll be frozen in time, but at least we'll be happy.
Party. Good for you.
Huh. I can tell you find that weird. Even if the end is coming for us, it's still a new form of change. And any type of change deserves to be celebrated.
Vogard is so weird. I just liked that detail. It was
they all have something interesting to say.
Oh yeah, all of the NPCs are actually worth talking to if you pick this game up. It's just for the sake of brevity and having a not 2 hour long video, I'm being selective here.
The drawing kid.
The kid seems to be drawing a picture of someone.
Ah, Mirabelle.
Oh, it's Mirabelle. It's Mirabelle. Kid beams at you. They shuffle the drawing around and show you another one. It's you. It's me. The kid smiles and kicks their feet happily. You really like their art. Maybe. Can you draw me something I can take with me? The kid looks at you for a moment, then gets to work.
Aw, that must be the adventuring party.
It's you and your friends. So Mirabelle on the left, Isabeau, us,
Odile.
Odile.
And Bonnie.
I keep thinking it's like Ophelia. I don't know why. And then Bonnie. It's me and my friends. The kid makes a happy noise and gives you the drawing. You got the friendship doodle. You put the drawing in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Thank you, talented one. The kid laughs happily and then gets back to drawing.
Does everyone have one at the end of their name? The blind one, the drawing one, the
flower growing one.
The flower growing one.
Yeah, you might be right about that. I never noticed that. You want to handle this time around?
Really? I thought it was
I did. I gave them like a really, okay. Hello. Aren't you one of the saviors traveling with Mirabelle? You're doing so much for us. I wish I could help you in some way. I know. I grow flowers, beautiful flowers that can make someone like you happy. Here, have one. You can keep it, or gift it to someone special. You got the bright flower. You put the flower in your pocket along with your souvenirs. You can give the flower to one of your party members by talking to them. I don't know. Something amuses me about, like, really gruff people selling flowers or making cute things. Like, what is it? Full Metal Alchemist. The teacher's husband. Being, like, this big softie that looks super scary.
I mean, it goes against stereotypes.
I like that. Yeah, I like that anti-stereotype that is now also a stereotype. Statues big and small, all with different faces. Some of them have sad eyes, others a bright smile. A few are animated by craft, and one jumps around and bumps gently into your foot. The Change God, deity worshipped by all of the country of Vogard, stands before you. You have trouble believing you're finally here, almost at the end of your journey. It was only a few months ago that you met Mirabelle. So much has happened since then. It was almost a year ago that the king appeared, seemingly out of nowhere. Possessing immense craft power, he spread his curse across the country of Vogard, freezing in time everything in its path.
So, craft. That must be their
it's magic.
magic. Yeah.
With Dormont's House of Change in his control, he patiently waits, for he knows his curse can only be reversed if he is defeated. His victory his victory would be all but determined, if not...
For Mirabelle.
Yeah, for Mirabelle. Sorry, would be all but determined. Something about that is just throwing me off really hard.
I mean, essentially they're saying it would be inevitable. It would be...
Yeah, if it wasn't
It would
for
be
her.
assured. You know what I mean?
Yep. Your friend Mirabelle is the only survivor of the House of Dormont, after the king froze everyone inside in time and locked the gates. Everyone says he was blessed by the Change God themselves with the power to fight... Oh, she was blessed by the Change God themselves with the power to fight back against the king's curse, making her the only one able to save Vogard. When you met her, she was already traveling with Isabeau and Odile, trying to get the orbs necessary to open the house's gates and defeat the king. You helped them defeat a particularly strong sadness, and seeing your strength, they asked for your help. It's interesting that our character looks like a wizard, but we use
look.
knives.
He didn't have an eye patch at that time.
Oh yeah, you're right. So the eye patch...
Must have been something from along their travels.
Yeah. You had nothing better to do, so you decided to accompany them. A few weeks later, you met Bonnie, completing your little team. You saw a lot of Vogardian cities during your travels, some frozen, some not, and did your best to sidestep the slowly encroaching curse. But still, you all kept going. Mirabelle kept going to honor the Change God's blessing, save her beloved house, and save Vogard. Isabeau came with her after Vogard's defenders themselves refused to help. Odile came to satisfy her curiosity about Vogard, and because she said, leaving the fate of a country to a bunch of young ones would give me an ulcer. Bonnie came to save their sister, frozen by the curse. You're here because there's nothing else for you to do. What else are you supposed to do except for travel with them? Once Mirabelle asked you if you were okay following them on a journey to save the country. She felt guilty, felt like she was forcing everyone to follow her on a hopeless quest. You wanted to put her at ease. So you said easily and truthfully that traveling with everyone was the happiest you could remember being.
Oh, I like these. They almost reminds me of a little comic strip.
Yeah, I really like how much time and effort they put into having these like little emotive cut-ins.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so many RPGs you just see the sprites kind of wiggling or something like that, and it's cute, but this feels so much more like, well, I mean, it captures the emotion.
Mm-hmm.
She looked upset. You cringed just thinking about it, truth be told. Maybe not the most considerate thing you could have said to someone with her problems at the moment. But tomorrow, one way or another, your journey will end. You should believe something very strongly at the Change God. That's how these work, right? Mirabelle and Isabeau taught you before. Can't just ask for things because the change belief considers this lazy. Where are my slippers? Oh, they're right here. Convenience. My toes are getting cold.
Mm-hmm. I placed them there.
Okay. It's the Change God. Only pure belief and confidence in yourself will do. With the Change God only providing a little nudge. If anyone's lazy here, it must be the Change God, you think. Oh well. You believe strongly or whatever that you'll be super fast. Always attack first. Don't leave the enemy a chance to touch you. You repeat under your breath, super fast, super fast, super fast. You actually feel a little faster. You jump in place, trying to notice if anything changed. You jump right onto a pointy rock. You don't tear up. Not that much more agile then. You and your friend's attack speed got a tiny bit better. Going to the Change God statue will boost one stat of your choice. You can also save your progress by praying at the Change God statue. You close your eyes. Saving.
There we go.
That was our previous save. It has been deleted. Wow. Okay, that's enough for today. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away, crossing it out from the reminder note. Alright, time for tutorial. Wait, no. This is the store. Aha! We get to skip the tutorial for a bit longer. Odile is here, looking at what the shop has to offer. Odile.
Oh, Sifrin. You look rested. Glad to see you this laid back on the day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you?
Questions. Clock tower sleepover.
A sleepover? Ugh. You guys really are kids.
Hi. We can forget about our problems.
I suppose so. Nonetheless, I'll be there. Poor Boniface probably needs it. A Boniface is Bonnie, probably.
Yep.
Maybe we all do. But the room only has 3 beds, right? I better get a whole bed to myself.
Mira and Bonnie will probably be sharing.
Mirabelle and Bonnie. So, who'll sleep on the ground, you or Isabeau?
I think me and Isa will share.
Fascinating. Anyway, I'll be there.
Her fascinating face definitely implies fan fiction somewhere in her.
It's amusement.
Uh-huh.
You know, since we already decided earlier that we'd meet at the clock tower and all.
Yeah, you already all planned to meet up at the clock tower, so there was no need for you to let everyone know. You could have just met everyone at the clock tower. Oh well, not like you have anything better to do.
Anything else?
Questions. We're fighting the king tomorrow.
We are. I hope you're prepared. The king and the sadness his destruction creates. They possess crafts capable of slowing us down or even freezing us in time completely. So, as always, we're counting on you and your speed to keep us out of trouble.
Aw. So, you want me in the front again?
Leading everyone, if possible. You've already proven good at preventing traps and keeping us alive, so I don't see why that has to change. And as always, you can count on me to provide everyone with intel on any enemies we encounter. Everyone except Boniface will be on battle duty. But I might ask Boniface to do something as well. It might be good for everyone to give the kids something to do. Boring tactics talk, I know. I'll shut up and buy items for our journey to the top of the house.
Oh, have you found it? Is your field of research tactics?
Oh, Jens. Are you still trying to figure out what I'm researching? No, my field of research isn't tactics. Isabeau actually proposed that one last week. Late one.
Aw. Aw.
See how the late one is probably a joke at the whole one
Yep.
naming scheme?
Give it up already. None of you will ever figure out what I'm studying. It will stay a secret forever.
Questions. What will you do after?
After tomorrow, if we survive, I wish I had your confidence. Maybe I'll just go home to Kabul. I haven't seen my country in many years. Before I met Mirabelle and Isabeau, my main goal was to travel to Vogard and see its many different places, sights, and cultures. I've already accomplished this by traveling with Mirabelle, so...
Was it all for your research?
Yes.
Your research into... travelology?
What? Travelology isn't a field of research, Sifrin.
But it is the field of research you spent your life trying to create.
Stop inventing a backstory for me. What about you? What will you do? If we beat the king, that is. Will you go back to your own country, maybe?
What will you do? Come up with my own field of research. Okay, no flower for Odile. I only use flowers for cute men.
Hey!
I mean, have I ever actually given you a flower? I bought you a succulent.
I don't know. Have you given me flowers before?
Not really. You always gave the vibe that unless it was alive, it was going to be a personal insult, so I...
Well, right. I don't like the idea of picking flowers in the wild because that just...
Oh, wait, no, I bought you plenty of flowers last year to plant in, admittedly, my mom's garden.
Oh, yeah. Like, we bought flowers, but these... Not a flower that's picked.
Yeah.
A flower or a plant
I always
that's...
thought I was terribly wasteful. Like, just roses in general being passed out, especially around Valentine's. It was just like, why? Those poor roses.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Isabeau's here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Sif, Izza! Sif! Izza! Sif! Okay, that's enough. Aw, boo. Anyway, I was just looking at the favorite tree. Isn't this tree cool? Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's a pretty, tremendous tree.
No, it's tremendous.
Tremendous tree. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna switch his voice to be less, yes. You both laugh. Laughing uproariously, he raises a hand towards your shoulder, but stops and brings it to his side. That was funny. I'm gonna go soon. You can go do your thing with the tree. But do you want to talk before I go? Questions for Izza. Clock Tower sleepover? Huh? A sleepover? Crap, yeah. Doesn't the Clock Tower only have 3 beds, though? I'm guessing Bonbon and Mira will share, and Madame Odile will take her own, which means we share beds again, Sif. I got dibs on the left side. Sure. Yay! But please try not to hog the covers this time. It's getting cold at night. I feel like Isabeau would be one of those people that just doesn't care. It's just too warm. What's up with the big tree? Oh? You don't know about the favorite tree? Well, it's just a random big tree. When you're a believer of the House of Change, the biggest tree in a certain place is called a favorite tree. It's the tree with the most power, so you can ask it things. As a favor? Like, please help me pass my Defender exams. Which is like a totally random example. Wasn't Isabeau a Defender? Did you ask a mythical tree to help you pass your exams? And I passed with flying colors, thank you very much. Well, I did study very hard, so it's not like the tree did very much. But even a little bit helps. You should ask the tree for a favor too. It's a big day tomorrow. What'll you do after? After we beat the king? Wow, Sif. So confident. So cool. I like it. I think I'll just return home to Juvent. I don't have anything else planned. I wonder how Juvent is doing. When we left it, it was still standing, moving. But I think the king's curse may have caught up to it.
Wait, still standing and still moving?
Yeah.
So, as in everyone's in it is moving, or is it a moving
when
city?
they left, it hadn't been cursed yet. But the king's curse might be kind of a traveling thing without just the king's influence.
Okay, I was just imagining a city on legs.
Oh, no.
Which would be cool.
But you would say like the city's still standing if if it hasn't been attacked.
Yeah.
And destroyed.
Makes sense.
So then, will you take your job back? Nah, being a defender's kind of lost its shine. I always admired the defenders, you know? It's all about protecting your neighborhood, your city, helping them out with whatever they need, be it getting a cat from a tree or helping an old man with his bags. But when Mira came to Juvent asking for help after Dormont's house had fallen, I was ready to help for all of Juvent's defenders to help. And you know what they said? Nah. I could tell that they said that because they were scared. The worst defenders see is like a robbery, maybe. So suddenly helping to save Vogard was too much for them. But not helping because you're scared? I just couldn't accept that. That's not brave. So I quit, and I won't go back. I'll do something else. Maybe it's time for me to do something brand new. I got a secret. I've always wanted to be a clothing designer. So maybe I could make an apprenticeship somewhere. You never knew. Sounds great, Isa. I knew you'd approve. What about you, Sif? What will you do when we beat the king? What will you do? Start a comedy club. Wait, really? Are you serious? Yes, absolutely. Yes!
Little tongue out.
I really do like the character portraits. They're just so full of charm. Finally, more people will be able to hear your puns. Flower for you. What?
Oh, the surprise. The
flower?
shock.
For me? You're the only one here, Isa. Yeah. Isabeau takes the flower and cradles it gently in his hands. Thanks, Sif. I'll treasure it forever. He seems happy. Nope. Okay, I'll be going now. See you at the clock tower later. You talk to Isabeau. Cross Isabeau from the reminder note. Time to go to the favor tree.
It's a sparkly tree.
It's sparkle. I like absurdly large trees.
Mm-hmm.
The tree in the center of my parents' town is always just so charming. I wish that whole area wasn't just ringed in road, though. Like, if there were no cars in the area, oh, that'd be such a lovely place to just hang out. The favorite tree looms above you. You slowly walk closer to the trunk of the tree, where you can see some leaves that you can grab. You need a leaf to ask the favor tree for something, after all.
Oh, you need a leaf.
You look around for a leaf you like and think, asking for a favor from a higher power like a big tree sounds pretty close to a wish, you think. A wish, a wish. The favor tree seems to be popular among people in Vogard lately. You think that if people came to make a wish, they'd probably wish for Vogard to be saved. You don't really need to add another wish like that to the pile. The trees are probably already on it. You'd feel bad for wishing for something big and taking away from everyone else's wish to save Vogard. Something small then. Something simple. Something nice. Okay, you have a few ideas, but you can only choose one. You wish. Visit more places with Mirabelle. Wear clothes Isabeau made. Go with Odile to see your country. Be there when Bonnie reunites with their sister. I'm just going to go with the Isabeau one, seeing as.
Oh.
Everything else feels intrusive. The clothes Isabeau feels a little bit more.
It's doable.
Yeah.
Isabeau will probably make you clothes.
Yep. You didn't expect to have so much fun traveling with Isabeau. You often joke together, but you never really talk about real important things. You're glad he told you about his dream to become a clothing designer. It suits him. To talk to him, to watch him as he crafts clothes for you to wear, seeing his smile as you wear something he created himself, it'd make you happy. You want to stay with him. A wish in mind, you look at the leaf you've chosen, and wish. You breathe your wish into the leaf, repeat it 3 times, and fold the leaf closed, keeping your wish safe. All done. Gently, you let the leaf go, and walk back to the town. You have a sleepover to go to, after all. Well, we got one more thing before we go into the castle. So, the clock tower to the east of town, past the broken bridge, huh? Maybe time for you to head out there.
The reason why I was thinking about the leaf was...
Oh, one of the NPCs on the other side of town gives you a 4-pointed leaf.
Yeah, and so I'm wondering if that leaf is better than the leaf that you took from the tree
I don't think it matters, because that one you keep with you. The 4-pointed leaf stays in your souvenirs pile. So I'll just pull this open. I really like this menu screen, by the way.
But the 4-pointed stars are a huge motif.
Yep. I just love this status screen for a hot second, because we've got
and
Sifrin,
Bonnie.
Mirabelle, Isabeau, Odile, and Bonnie. Oh, Isabeau just fights with spiked knuckles. I was almost kind of expecting them to like have a hammer or something. But anyway, we've got a really curved knife.
Yeah,
like a straight
and then
one.
Odile is using a book, and
But so if you check our pockets, we've got a bunch of healing items, and also some. Oh, these are stat buffs. Also our equipment. Yeah, crystal knuckle, hit hard, and also the height of fashion. Wait, you can get equipment for Bonnie, huh? Then we have memories, which +5 to all stats for all of them, and then souvenirs. These don't matter.
are you sure that it might be something that you need to have with you later?
Maybe some of them can be interacted with or given away, but at least for now, I don't know. We can always come back to town.
Hey! You! The strange adult with a hat.
Wait, did I actually have to do this? Whatever.
My name is Tutorial Kid.
Tutorial Kid has the name Agatha sewn into her clothes.
My mom says that you're very strong and you're gonna help save us all. I need to challenge you to know your strength. So, let's play rock, paper, scissors.
I accept your challenge.
Yeah!
Battle start. Okay, craft.
Oh, rock, paper, or scissors. What do you like starting with?
I'm trying to remember because we've done this before and I bet she's predetermined. I think she did paper, then rock, then scissors. So I'm going to see if I can beat her 3 times.
Okay. I mean, you did you didn't last
No.
time.
It was a win, a tie, and then a win again. You throw scissors. Throws paper. Tutorial kid threw paper.
Ah! I threw paper! How could I lose to someone like you? Okay, let's do it again. Rock. Paper.
And yes, this is sort of the battle system.
Mm-hmm.
You threw paper.
They throw rock.
No! I threw rock. I've lost this round. But it's not over yet. Okay, last round. Rock. Paper.
Yeah, so same pattern.
You throw rock. They throw scissors.
You threw rock? No! I threw scissors. Why this? Ah! You won every round. How could this happen?
Tutorial kid puts one knee on the ground, clearly acting as if they're wounded.
I can do nothing but accept my defeat. Anyway, here's your reward.
You got 5 sour tonics. 3 super sour tonics. 1 super sweet tonic.
Now you know the basics of rock, paper, scissors, so you're invincible. Our training has come to an end. Farewell!
So that's super worth doing. Oh, right.
What's a
banana lore?
Banana.
Ah, you heard villagers talk about this. A very dangerous fruit which, if approached, will spell your doom. This is just a banana peel. Do bananas even grow here? You'd rather not die today, so you leave the banana peel alone.
Oh, look at the castle, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh, and once again with the star motif.
it would be pretty weird if the evil king was residing in a nice-looking little hut in the background. Or like a chapel or a church.
And see, this is the old one. Hello, young lad. Sit down next to me. You can sit on benches. Oh,
Yeah,
actually, they
She's
are.
still saying that.
Yeah, she is still saying it. You can sit on benches and stools by walking into them. Yes, I know. Just walk into them. Very intuitive.
What if their name was Old One even when they were young?
Ah,
I think we're going to name our baby Old One in preparation for her role in life.
I think they're just titles. Mirabelle and, everyone else has a name.
Yeah, no, you're right. Mirabelle has a name. So maybe your title is
It's
just...
not like she's the chosen one, unless
Yeah.
they kind of, everyone acquires a title once they've acquired their occupation
Maybe that's
or their
the
role.
point. Your title changes somewhat, whereas your name does not. So it's better to go by an ever-changing title.
So the old one could just be the oldest member of the village.
True.
Horrifying, isn't it? Our beautiful house of change, warped into such a terrible shape. The king waits inside, waits for the entire country to finally be frozen in time. I shall pray for your victory tomorrow.
Do you think the birds have any concept of what's going on? And
We
what
don't know if
happens
it impacts animals or just people.
Yeah, that's a question. I also wonder what happens if, like, the birds... No, because if we walk into the castle, we don't get frozen, so... Okay, you did all you needed to do, so you can join everyone at the clock tower. A lantern. Someone probably put it here to make sure you don't get lost. Kind of them.
Zephyrin! You're here!
Why would you have the clock tower this far out of town? This does no one any good. We were all waiting for you. Let's go inside. I'm so hungry. You're pretty hungry yourself.
I brought back a bunch of food! Let's go, everyone! Let's go!
Here. Ew, bonbon. That was delicious.
You keep getting better at cooking, Boniface. Those samosas were delicious.
Oh, you love samosas.
Yup.
Really? It wasn't bad?
Sorry, I needed a pillow for my hands. My wrist is starting to hurt.
Oh no, you've been playing too many games.
Yeah, it was playing, Anode Heart on the couch yesterday. Because I couldn't have my hands in my lap because that's where my laptop was.
You liked it? I mean, of course it was delicious. I'm a master cooker, you know? Chef. I'm a chef cooker. That was the perfect meal, Bonnie. We'll all sleep well tonight and be full of energy tomorrow.
It was almost too much, to be honest. I don't think I can move. Was it too much? You could have eaten more. Ah, Sif, you still hungry?
Bryn, you ate a lot, huh? You liked my cooking a lot, huh? Here, have some more food since you're so hungry and like my cooking so much.
And he gives you one carrot slice. Chomp.
How can you still eat? How can such a small body eat that much?
I'm a grown kid.
A growing kid that drinks alcohol?
You're older than most of the people here. You wink cutely.
Everyone? Can I say something?
Posture's important when you lounge. What's up, Mira? Almost. There we go.
We've all been traveling together for a while now. It hasn't always been easy, but meeting you all, traveling through Vogard to get the orbs needed to open the house's gates again, there's no way I could have done this alone. I want to say thank you for coming with me this far. But tomorrow, we'll go and fight the king. Someone who has thrown Vogard into stillness and silence. Someone who has now frozen almost all of Vogard in time. I'll do my best to make sure that this doesn't happen to any of you. But if you don't want to come, if you want to go back home, I would...
Kind of late for that, Mirabelle, isn't it?
I know.
And by that, Madame Odile means we're with you.
Of course I do. We've come this far, after all.
Do you really think we'd leave you behind? Let you go in alone?
We'll follow you, Belle. We'll help. Don't worry.
We'll stay with you, Mira. You never let her go alone, after all.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
Isabeau and Bonnie hug Mirabelle tightly, while you and Odile stand a bit apart, like always. This is when the audience at the theater would say,
Aww. He's cute.
Let's go to bed.
We have a big day tomorrow.
Indeed. Then, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
That was Bonnie. Sorry, somebody said goodnight to me, and so I went to sleep mode. Sif. Hey, Sif. Sifrin. Sifferoony. Isabeau's whispering your name. Turn around and listen. Sorry? Wake you up? I just have to tell you something. If that's okay. He dares interrupt your beauty sleep.
Oh no.
He knows you value your sleep, so this must be important. You nod. Okay. I shall tell you the thing. The thing I woke up to tell you. Okay. So, the thing I have to tell you is that I don't have anything to tell you right now, but I will. When we beat the king tomorrow. Okay? That's so ominous, Isa. It's not meant to be. I just don't want to tell you right now. It might distract you. And we wouldn't want that, right? So, I'll tell you when we beat the king. Okay? What could he want to tell you? That seems important to him. So the only thing you can say is, okay. Okay.
Oh! Oh, what? Pillow to the face.
Some people are trying to sleep. Yeah, Isabeau. Some people are trying to sleep. Close your mouth and sleep.
You close your mouth, housemaiden. You're gonna wake up Madame Odile.
I'm already up. And if the noise continues, I will stand up. You do not want to know what will happen if I stand up. Sorry.
Sorry, madame.
Sorry.
Good night, Sif. You feel safe surrounded by all of your friends. You fall asleep.
Ooh.
There's a creepy door. I'm kind of reminded of the Hollow Knight door because it had 3 masked slots on it.
Mm-hmm.
The house's gate. You look up at it. The house gate, huh? It's bigger than I thought. It's so scary.
It really is locked shut. I can see space for us to put the orbs. This whole adventure, this whole journey. After all this time, I can finally open it. I have my orb right here.
It is interesting how Mirabelle is ostensibly the leader of the party, but Thifrin is always very much forefront. I guess it makes sense because they kind of lead as the rogue, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go for it then. Like, I kind of wish I understood the party dynamic a little bit more.
I mean, you have Odile as the nerd.
Yeah,
that
but
knows
it's
everything.
mostly just the, why is Sifrin, apart from being the prospective protagonist, why is Sifrin
They're powerful and,
kind of the de facto leader?
well, so
Ish.
Mirabelle isn't really confident in herself.
Yeah, that's
And
fair.
she's the chosen one, but she is, like, she's kind of the glue that is holding the group together and is the one that's gathered everyone for this quest. But ultimately, she's, I don't want to say just a figurehead, because she still has an important role to play. It's just...
yeah, I guess she's kind of the Yuna of the party. That makes sense.
Oh! Up ahead, that's
A sadness.
a sadness, huh? The house must be crawling with them. Oh, okay, everyone. Let's,
Don't get overwhelmed now.
Come on. We've seen tons of those already. Don't worry, Belle. We can take care of them, no problem. Okay, but...
Mirabelle seems overwhelmed. Maybe talking to her would make her feel better. Something to distract her. Something like, oh my, we should go over strategy again.
Don't tease me, Sifrin. But, yes. I would like that. So, to start with, Sifrin should...
You're about to enter a battle. Here's some basic stats about you and your party members to remember. You, scissors type, weak to rock, fast, can make everyone faster. Mirabelle, scissors, paper type, weak to rock, heals and can boost friends' attack. Isabeau, rock type, weak to paper, hits hard, can boost friends' defense. Odile, paper type, weak to scissors, can use craft spells of any type, slow, and can make enemies slower. Bonnie, helps out randomly in battle, but most importantly, snack duty. Their mouth changed.
I hate this.
Sorry, Bon Bon, the sadnesses in here are way too powerful for your tiny little arms. You can help out sometimes, as long as you make sure to keep your distance. But we know that's boring, so that's why we also made you in charge of snacks. It's a super duper very important job, you know? The super duper importantest.
Don't patronize the kid. Yeah, don't patronize me.
All good?
All good.
You smile. Monster time! Unfortunately, the tutorial for this has not ended.
That'll start.
For a game about rock, paper, scissors, they do spend a lot of time prepping you so you can rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. Okay.
Don't worry. You focus on healing. Big guy over there can hit things. And you, Sifrin, keep the puns and one-liners to a minimum, please.
Okay, rude.
We should examine this sadness first to know what we're up against, so...
So it's your job, madame.
Yes. Please slow down, everyone, and let me attack first. When it's my turn, examine the enemy by using craft skill.
I might go a little fast through a lot of tutorial stuff because we have done this before and tutorials make me antsy.
Remnants of the people that were defeated by the king. Their grief and sadness is all that remains. They cannot tell friend from foe anymore. Defeating them is all we can do. Every sadness has a different resistance and weakness. Maybe there's a way to figure it out from their appearance.
We need to do certain hand signs when we craft skills. So maybe we should look at their hands?
Okay, I'm gonna skip this part.
Very well done. Sifrin, what do you think?
If you look at the hands, it's scissors type.
Scissors.
Yeah, it's doing a scissor sign.
Indeed it is. Okay, what is the best attacks?
Stab-a-dap-dap-dap, rock attacks.
Yeah, but rock beats scissors.
Exactly.
Okay. So
and-
Odile can use all types, paper type. If she gets attacked, it's gonna be a problem, but otherwise, rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great hit, Madame Odile.
What's that symbol that appeared to the right after you attacked again?
Oh, it is a rock.
I know you said it before, but I forgot.
Ah, good eye, Boniface. Don't worry about it right now. Just remember that it's there for later. Let's finish beating up the sadness, shall we? No need to slow down for me anymore.
It's our turn to attack whenever our attack gauge is filled, right?
Okay, cripes.
So yeah, they have a little attack gauge at the bottom.
As their type weaknesses do very much matter.
Ah, you have
Because
a rock, scissors, scissors.
Smash does way more damage.
Yahoo! We did it!
That was easy, wasn't it?
It was. Just look at our enemy's hands to find out their type and attack accordingly.
You breathe in, and out. 100 EXP received.
We did it!
See, Mira? It wasn't that bad.
Going through the house will be a piece of cake.
You smile and take the lead.
Oh, more sadnesses.
We'll have to fight them if we want to proceed. Or we could just run and make sure they don't touch us.
Could we keep talking about strategies for a bit, maybe?
Huh. I'd like a refresher too. No, I don't need it.
Okay. Let's keep fighting then. Run to a battle if those sadnesses touch you, Sifrin.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna flip through dialogue if it seems like it's pure tutorial.
Oh, this one's a rock one.
So what's this one's type? It's your turn again. It's rock type.
Yep. Correct.
Yay, Sif, you did it, Sif. And if it's rock type, it's weak to...
Stars, you know this.
It's weak to paper.
Now, I've noticed that the characters, they say gems.
Stars, crab.
Stars, crab.
I think crab is a pejorative. It's a swear of vulgarity.
Mm-hmm.
Sifrin, you're so talented. You know so many things. Congrats, Sifrin.
Okay, attack types. Craft skills are more powerful. You can do things with them.
You can heal.
The only immediate problem is it goes on cooldown, so you have to wait a while before you can do it, which means that, you know, if you use a heal too early, then it's wasted, and blah, 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 we have items and cool.
Cool equipment and things.
Okay. It's much faster when I skip parts of the tutorial, to be honest.
Well,
Anyways,
really, it's when we're voice acting all the dialogue.
yeah, that always slows the game down tremendously. Yeah, since it's rock type, there's no point in attacking it with Sifrin.
Wander and I can start the same game, and he'll finish it before me. It's surely because he just clicks through all the dialogue, and I have to hear it in my head and
Because,
read it
like,
out.
especially for certain things, it's meaningless. You know, if I walk into a thing and it starts, an NPC starts tutorializing on me, I just, like, blank out and then just end up on the other side of the dialogue. None the worse.
We did it! But really, what were those symbols that appeared when you did rock, paper, scissors attack?
Don't worry about it, kid.
You'll see.
All right, let's go get that other one. Oh, I wonder if I could have actually just ran past it.
I mean, they said that you could avoid them if you run.
Huh. What's this one's type?
Yep, it's paper.
I just liked this because he was asking...
Isabeau.
Huh? Me? It's paper type, madame. And so it means it's weak to scissors. Scissors type.
And Mirabelle's.
And Mirabelle's, of course.
And I have scissors skills at my disposal as well.
Yes, madame, I knew that.
Uh-huh.
Since it's weak to scissors,
You
yeah.
use a lot of scissors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Craft, scissors. Craft, scissors.
It seems stronger than usual, though.
Well, for reasons. Tutorial reasons. Feels like you guys are on a roll with those scissors attacks. I don't have any scissors attacks. How about I give my turn away to someone who does? Which is, like we established earlier, literally everyone but me, I guess.
Ha! That's what you get for being a rock type.
Hey everyone, I'm being bullied by a preteen. Please advise.
You'll get over it.
I love that line.
What a great idea, Isabeau.
Okay.
So yeah, you can give your turns away.
Okay, so if we want to keep using the same thing, we can either do a guard or your turn to Mirabelle. Since Mirabelle was the last on the turn order.
Okay, so next let's...
Uh-oh. Madame Odile. The sadness is about to attack Odile. Isabeau got in front of her. Dead.
Oh, no!
Isabeau!
Owie. I'll see you all in a minute. Isabeau is KO.
Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine. But don't you need someone to be KO'd for your tutorial anyway?
Very true. Let's keep this tutorial going then. Thank you for playing along.
No problem. I'll stay right here then.
Stop talking! You're KO'd and KO'd people can't talk, dummy!
Okay.
Is it really okay? Anyway, when someone's health points or HP goes down to 0, they'll be out cold.
Crafted water or craft skill. Or we can use...
Oh! I remember what those scissor symbols are for. We can do a combo! And if I with the same symbol, we can do a jackpot skill! Exactly, Boniface. And see? We already have a combo of 3 right here. When we have 5 of the same symbol, either rock, paper, or scissors, we'll be able to use a jackpot skill.
Yeah, so anything like guard or switch or items won't break the combo. Yeah, combo will save me. Please do a combo.
You heard the man. Let's add 2 more scissor symbols to that lineup, shall we?
Yep, there's scissors again.
Now, get ready. Whoa, combo. Yahoo! We won!
And I'm not out cold anymore.
Every time we manage to use a jackpot skill, anyone who's out cold is revived, and we'll get healed a little bit as well. We should try to do combos as often as we can.
That's cool and all, but what if you won without doing the jackpot skill? Would you have just left me there?
No, of course not. We have some items. We could have revived you. We'll always revive anyone who's KO'd after battle. Can't make unconscious people run around, can we? I'm really this upset that we left you alone for 2 minutes.
Nah, not really. I'm just doing my part. Plus, the floor is nice and refreshing.
That's sad. It is. But you're not supposed to say it out loud, Boniface.
Hey.
And that's the end of this little refresher. All good, Mirabelle?
Yes. Thank you very much.
You think you got everything too? You breathe in and out. EXP.
Sorry for not paying attention, Isabeau.
Don't worry about it. I'm all good. Anything for the tutorial.
Let's get going then.
I think I'll skip this side room with the items in it.
I mean, you need to get the key, though.
Well, yes, but this is the key room. There's something sparkling there.
Whoa. What is the sparkling thing?
Oh, it's a key. Could it be the key to open the door? Probably, right? You pick it up. You found a circle key. Keychain dangling from it is shaped like a circle inside a circle inside a circle. Does it mean something? What's up with the circles?
The design on the keychain, you mean? Oh, it's one of the symbols of the House of Change belief. It's to show that we're all part of something bigger. The first circle is inside the bigger circle, which is also inside the bigger circle.
It's also part of the housemaiden's uniform.
Like Belle's brooch.
I always say brooch, but it's brooch.
Yes. This is how I decided to wear it. But you can wear it however you want. As a necklace, a design on your clothes, or not at all. Breaking traditions is also part of the change belief.
And the teardrops in your brooch? Brooch.
Pretty. Goes ding ding when I walk.
Don't you just love it when things go ding ding when you walk?
Sure do.
Let it go.
Probably not good for a rogue.
Yeah. It's fine. You put the key in your pocket. It's interesting how far back the point on Siffrin's hat is. It looks kind of like an ocarina, but a sloppy one. Statue of the Change God. It's been destroyed. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Alright, let's go! Take a step forward and suddenly...
Is something wrong, Siffrin?
Huh? Did you see that light?
A light?
Here. This game is making me sleepy. You should take a look at this. Something wrong, Sif? You point towards the light. So they can't see it. Huh. Reaching out, you touch the light. Everyone was healed. You can now save. Save? Save. Save. Well, that seems useful. You smile and turn back towards everyone.
What was that about?
I received a good omen. Oh yeah?
Oh? That's great news. What was?
Don't know, don't care. Let's please get going.
You nod.
Wait! Ah! What? What is it? Sorry for screaming. Sorry. I don't know if this is relevant, but I recognize this corridor.
Oh?
I recognize it. The head housemaiden of this house used to warn us about it. I think she called it the death corridor.
Oh, that sounds bad.
The house is supposed to be a safe building, but with the king here, some traps might be activated. Is this what you mean?
Traps. Traps. Job for me then.
It is your job.
Protect us, Trap Master. Not the first time you've had to reassure Mirabelle. Time to look around. Go, Siffrin, go. Not to tell you how to do your job, but make sure to check everything, which is just those 6 pillars, I guess.
Please, be careful.
Bonnie's looking intently at the wall. Found anything interesting?
Negative.
Keep looking, kiddo. I'm sure you'll find something.
I might. You don't know.
I'm resting my legs while you look around. Have fun.
This is just a broken pillar. You look around trying to find something, anything. Nothing there. This is a pillar. Nothing there. This is a pillar. Nothing there. This is a broken pillar. Nothing there. This is a pillar. Nothing there.
Nothing?
What if I leave? This probably leads further into the house, but you have to put Mirabelle at ease and check this room. This is a broken pillar. You look around trying to find something, anything.
Did you find something?
There is something. Yep, a whole lot of nothing. Well, you can't find any switches or traps, so...
So? Are we safe? We're not safe, are we? This is the death corridor. The older housemaidens kept saying people died there. So there must be a trap. Something weight sensitive. Or something. Or maybe it's time sensitive. If we spend too long here...
Oh, come on now. There's nothing weird in here.
Oh, but there must be.
Oh, Mira.
Belle, don't worry about it. Fred isn't good at many things, but they know their stuff about traps.
Hey.
Right. If we can't trust the one who's supposed to lead us this early, this won't bode well for later.
Hey.
But...
We're not dead yet, are we?
Well, that's true. We have been in this room for a while, and Siffrin has been walking everywhere. So if it was weight sensitive, something would have killed him by now.
Exactly. It's all fine.
Oh. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'll believe in you. Sorry for worrying. I'm a little on edge.
We're good, Mira. See? Everything is fine.
Ah!
As you live through the novel experience of having your body crushed by a giant rock, you feel a tug on your stomach. And you died.
Loop 1.
Loop 1. Huh? Yeah, this is a time loop RPG. In our original take of this, I had just talked about it openly, and I realized for the second take, since had to re-record it, I wouldn't mention it because time loops are kind of impressive. They're very rare, and if anybody playing this or watching this video didn't know that was a time loop, I didn't want to spoil that for them. For me, I'll just recount this story again. Outer Wilds was kind of this special game for me because I played it on launch night, because it launched on the same night as the Game Awards, as kind of a surprise release. And I'd paid zero attention to any of the marketing for it. I don't even know if the marketing prior to its release talked about it being a time loop game. And so your time loops, I think, are like 20 minutes long. So I spent the first 20 minutes of that game just wandering around, exploring and whatnot. And I think you get to have a longer first day because it doesn't start until you leave or something like that. So I had a little bit more time.
Don't give away too much.
The game's been out for 5 years now. I think it's okay. And it's like on the box. But for me, I hadn't seen any of that stuff. I didn't know any of that stuff. So the end of the first loop is me staring at the sun as it's going supernova, washing over the entire solar system, as I'm just sitting there looking at it, watching it, going, what the hell? And that was just the end. Like, right as I died. And it was such a perfect moment because I had no idea it was a time loop story. And so, apologies, I guess, if I spoiled that for you, but at the same time, that game's been out for a while. I can't imagine a whole lot of people are holding off. But so this is a really good time loop RPG that I'm not going to be able to talk about in the title of this video, am I? Oh, that sucks. Anyway.
Well, the thing about it, too, is time loops are interesting in that you obviously go through the same narrative beats, but you get to see different
Mild
branches.
variations, or major ones, depending.
Uh-huh. So I feel like you have to do more work than a linear storyline, but at the same time, a lot of the work is already done for you with each subsequent run. You just have to have a little bit more.
Yeah. Something different every time, or a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
Frin! Sifrin! Sifrin? Good morning. Well, more like good afternoon, I guess. Were you taking a nap? That's just like you. Only you could sleep peacefully at a time like this. I guess that's smart. We better get some rest while we can. We have to be ready for tomorrow, so we can finally face against the king.
Huh?
You're still half asleep, aren't you?
You just look at her.
Okay. Then you can sleep for a little longer, but not too long. Come to the village when you're ready, okay?
Huh? Hold on. Did you just die? You did, you think? You must have. You were in the house, and the big rock fell, and now you're in a meadow, back in Dormont, and what Mirabelle just said to you, waking you up, that was very familiar. But, the trap, you idiot, you stupid fool. It's your job to take care of traps, and you got taken out immediately. You didn't even see a glimpse of the king. And it's your job, stupid. Your job to see ahead, to take care of traps. You couldn't even do your job, and now you're dead because you did a sloppy, awful, terrible job, and you died. You died. You felt your body being crushed, and now you're laying on the grass alive, and your skin itches, and your stomach hurts. And you died. You put your hands over your mouth and scream. Stars! You're so stupid and useless and dumb.
I think it's getting to you right now.
Yelling with that voice is not easy. Okay, you're over it now. You take a deep breath in and out. Phew. You put your shaking hands behind your back, pressing them hard between you and the grass. Okay, you died. And that's one thing. And now you're alive. And not a crepe. And that's another thing. And it's apparently the day before, back when Mirabelle woke you up from your nap. That's the third thing. You went back in time? Okay, that's normal. Totally normal. Totally 100% completely normal. Oh well. At least you were in the lead as always. Judging by where you were when you died, you're probably the only one who got hit. The only one that, in a way, you're really glad you're forced to take the lead every time you and everyone else get somewhere dangerous. But you're back. Back to the day before you went to the house. How? And why? And can you make sure not to die this time? Back to work, Sifrin. You have a country to save. You got a memory of looping. You'll always remember this. Memories are a type of item you can equip. Each memory is specific to one character and gives them special abilities. For example, the memory you just got can only be equipped by you. When memory of looping is equipped, it'll boost your max HP by 5 per loop. You can equip memories by opening your menu and going to the equip section. What is that voice you've been hearing this whole time? Oh, there was a save point.
Was there a shiny?
Yeah, there was a shiny on the ground. It's the same light you saw inside the house. You reach towards the light. You close your eyes. And I didn't call attention to this earlier, but it does say loop in the bottom left.
How many loops you've gone through?
Yep. Unfortunately, 5 max HP per loop is not that helpful yet, which is terrifying because that implies we're going to have to go through a lot of loops.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Sifrin! You're up.
Oops. You don't know how to act right now. You've seen this once before. So maybe you should act the same? Figure something out quick. Quick. Hey again, Mira.
Still half asleep, huh? How was your nap?
Okay, take 2. Say something. Make normal words come out of your mouth. Smart and normal words go. Yes, correct. I was taking nap time.
I know that. I was there.
Oh, stars.
Oh, wait. I had something I wanted to ask you. I have an idea for tonight. This will be the night before we go fight the king, so I felt like we could make it special somehow. So I was thinking, how about a sleepover? Let's all eat good food together. Sleep in the same room. Maybe tell stories. It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Suddenly, you remember where this conversation's heading. This is the moment in the conversation where you made Mirabelle upset. Can you change it? Can you change fate? Only one way to find out. Something like, that sounds like an amazing idea, Mira.
Yeah? Oh, I'm so glad that you think so. I was thinking it was a little silly, but if you think it would be fun, then great.
Sure.
Wait, okay.
But
what are you doing?
Dialogue skipping. So when there's the double arrows, we can zip past dialogue we've seen before.
But what about her asking about the nap and whether it was a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10?
We skipped that entirely because we said weird, stupid things instead.
Oh.
Yeah, so that disappeared into the ether. I don't know what it's going to look like on loop 2. But, So you think so, yes. Oh, right, this is in regards to remembering the note.
Mm-hmm.
I always remember things. And then she gives us the reminder. Okay, that was slightly different from what you remembered, but still. So it seems you really are repeating the same day, with small differences. And Mirabelle doesn't seem to be aware of it. You're the only one repeating today. What should you do? So, you should come to the favor tree when you have a second, Stardust. What? Change God. You approach the Change God statue. It's still here, looking down at you. Would the Change God be mad at you if you got a blessing again?
When you see the Change God, do you see tiny little teeth or do you see nostrils under the eyes?
Nostrils.
I see little teeth.
Now I see teeth, and it's gonna... The Change God is just a weird bat. Would it know? You believe strongly or whatever that your hits will hit super hard. Actually, attacks against you will be super weak. Best offense is a good defense. You win if you and your friends are the only ones standing. You repeat under your breath, super strong, super strong, super strong. You actually feel a little stronger. You pinch yourself. Ouch. Okay then, not that much more powerful. You and your friend's defense got boosted a little. Once per loop, can go here, get stats. It'll reset every time, so we've got to do it every single time.
I wonder if there are certain loops or certain events where you want to have one or the other.
Possibly. Wow, okay, that's enough for this loop. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away. Luckily, we don't actually have to talk to these characters for subsequent loops. So, like, we don't have to go talk to Odile or Bonnie, because there's 0 new dialogue, but at least there's a little bit for Isabeau. Isabeau is here, probably wondering what favor to ask the tree. Hey, Isa? Hey, Sif? Are you still half asleep? You should stop taking forever naps, Sif. Naps give you cotton brain. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't the tree cool?
It could also be the order in which you talk with them.
I don't think
Might give them different dialogue.
I don't think so. It only matters with Isabeau because Isabeau's noticed the tree's funky.
But others might notice something different too elsewhere.
We had talked to them on our original take of this, and they had no new dialogue.
No, I'm saying about future ones.
Oh, yeah.
You never know.
Future ones, yes, but I will be doing that off camera. For the sake of brevity, for a video that's already almost an hour and a half long.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd like to go kind of quick. Oh, wait, you remember this. Yeah, it's... Glad you agree. One could say it's a pretty... tremendous tree. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. You both laugh. Laughing uproariously, he raises a hand towards your shoulder, but stops and brings it to its side. Didn't he do this before? What a weird gesture. That was funny. Anyway, tree feels weird somehow. Or maybe it's just me. What? The tree feels weird? Yeah. Like, it feels weird. But not mean. Like, if a lion came towards you and offered you some candy, that'd be weird, right? It's that kind of weird. What? Did you say that last time? Last time? What do you mean? I just started feeling like this now. This tree feels weird. Maybe you should go and take a look at it. I'm gonna go soon so you can do your thing with the tree. But do you want to talk before I go? You don't need to talk to your allies about things you've already talked about. But the option is still there in case you need a refresher. Huh? Questions for Isa. Anything weird happened lately? Oh, right, they all had a thing about the anything weird happened lately. So there's a reason to talk to them. Yeah, the tree. I told you, something feels off, but I have other things to worry about, so who cares? And that's it. Okay, I'll be going now. See you at the clock tower later. Isabeau said the tree felt weird. He decided to take a look at the tree. The favorite tree. Isabeau said the tree felt weird. You heard someone telling you to come here, didn't you? What was that voice? You walked towards the tree. I'm just gonna cliffhanger everybody for a second while I grab a hoodie, because I'm very cold.
Oh.
And with the power of editing, no one needs to worry about that. The tree is so big, everything under it is dark as night. But you feel like someone's here. Sitting at the foot of the tree, looking at you. Cautiously, with a hand on your dagger, you walk towards the base of the tree. Well, you found someone all right. Hello, stranger?
It's a star being.
With a star face. I wonder if this is the one we consumed. Hello, stranger. A star. My, struck speechless at the sight of me, aren't you? You're so cute, Stardust. Stardust? Aw, Sifrin, look at you. All lost and confused. Huh? Wait. How do you know my... Why wouldn't I know? You're Sifrin! No middle names, no last name, just Sifrin. I shouldn't wonder why you look like this, though. It makes sense that you'd feel overwhelmed, considering this is your first loop and all. Huh? How do you... Oh, of course I know, Stardust. I think about you. Oh, I know about you. I know about your party, about the loops, about that funny silver coin you carry. Alright, that's it. Can you stop talking, please? Oh, stars, no need to yell. Let's take a deep breath in and out, okay? Breathe in with me. Let's go. Your head hurts, and your hands are shaking, and your heart is beating like it's about to explode, so you probably should. Slowly, following the astral being, you breathe in and out. Phew. All right. Who I am, right? Well, let's see. Let's go with, Loop. Your ally, Loop. I'm here to help you with the loops. Easy to remember, right? And for pronouns, you may address me with the royal we. That doesn't make any sense. Ah, yes, that's true, isn't it? Then use they, them for me. I'm sure you'll think about me all the time, so you might as well know what pronouns to use. Yeah, better know this one's pronouns so you can think very clearly in your head that they're getting on your nerves. Your turn, you guess. I use he, they, I know. It's in your profile. I can read, you know. My what now? Anyway, Stardust, I'm here to help. Ask me whatever questions your little heart desires. Yep, full-blown headache now. Questions. You said I'm, looping. Oh, getting right to it. Like it, Stardust. Are you sitting down? You better sit down. You're going to get a lot of info all at once. You sit down. So, you're stuck in a time loop. Fun, right? Which means that every time you die, you'll loop back, and you'll get to try it all over again, no matter how horribly or stupidly you die. Like, say, getting crushed by a giant rock, you will always come back. They saw that. Did you see? Of course I saw, Stardust. How can I help you if I don't know what you're doing? Also, you've probably noticed a lot of things got reset, right? Your party members are saying the same things. All the items you got while you were in the house disappeared. Yeah, you notice your pockets got emptier. Because I didn't pick anything up yet, right? Stardust, you smart cookie, you've got it! You'll have to go pick them up again. If you want. Which you probably should, since you got a long road ahead of you. So what about, I have to pick keys up again too? Yep, every time. Well, until you learn. Huh? Learn what? Anyway, this is a lot of information, but don't worry, you'll pick things up as you go along. Oh, but your weapons and equipment won't be reset though, so that's good news. Isn't it nice that you get to keep your cool, powerful equipment? Especially since you, Stardust, will keep whatever experience you have. But the rest of your party won't. Compensate by having powerful weapons equipped instead. Your friends won't grow and get experience like you? I guess it makes sense, since they won't remember whatever enemies you face. Speaking of your party, you can tell them about the loops if you want. They might be able to help, and nothing is keeping you from telling them so. Why? Why should I tell them? Why wouldn't you? Don't you need help? You've just learned that you can start again as many times as you want, and fix your mistakes. Why would you need help? You're the one in a position to help your friends here. I don't really need their help. Right, because you've got me. Not what you meant. Questions. What should I do? Let's see. Have you tried not dying? Oh, I don't know. Just an idea. Let's go back to the house and just go back to the house and try again. And maybe you die again. Guess we'll see. Remember, no death is wasted. Thanks, that was useless. Any advice? Advice, yes. I have advice. Don't eat pineapples. You're allergic. Am I? You really are. Don't try it. Aw, you look so steamed. Okay, real advice. While you were talking to your party, didn't you see a weird symbol appear? 2 little triangles, maybe. We've already done this.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, so I've already done this. I'm just going to skip past because this
Just
is
talking about skipping
tutorialization.
conversations.
I'm actually going to...
Wait. What? You messed up some of
So
the button
proud of you.
presses?
You did it. It feels like there's more lines there. Like, I might also want to almost scrub through that footage just to see the other text boxes that popped up, because it seemed like they might have said more.
Yeah, but look at this. You've heard that voice before.
You've heard that voice before yesterday. Well, in another version of today, really. So they were the voice you've been hearing giving you advice. I hope somebody picked up that I was giving the tutorial information a bit of a lilt. See, I'm useful. I'm very useful. That's why I'm here, helpful loop. Oh, that is useful, but why are you helping me? Because I think you should be helped. I won't always have any answers, but I think having someone on your side to talk to is better than dealing with this all alone, right? But I never asked for your help. Tough luck, Stardust. I'll still help you out. Alright, that's all I have for you right now, but don't forget to come to me when you feel stuck, okay? I'll be right here under this tree. Don't forget. Bye. They wave at you excitedly. You awkwardly wave back as you go. Loop, huh? They're a little annoying, but if you do find yourself stuck at some point, or just need someone to talk to, they might be able to help.
Yeah, and they do have their little feet waggling out from under the tree. You can just barely see it.
Okay, we're not talking to the tutorial fight girl. I wanted to go up here, if only because Isabeau went up here this time around. This is a difference. They weren't here last time, even after we talked to them. I had actually wanted to go test that, hence the cut people might have noticed. Because I'd mentioned, it's like, oh, Isabeau isn't here. And it's like, wait, that's kind of spoilery. Isabeau is here, looking at the house. Hi again, Sif. What's up? Shame they don't have anything new to say. Like, just like a one-off comment on the house would actually be kind of nice. Odile. Hey, Odile.
Oh, Siffrin. You look rested. Glad to see you this laid back on the day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you?
Questions. Anything weird happened lately?
Weird? Like what? I didn't see anything weird. Did you see anything weird?
Too perceptive. Nope, nothing at all.
Okay. I'll keep an eye out.
I do hope you'll also let me know if you see something weird.
Questions. Nothing.
All right, see you at the clock tower. It'd be funny if everyone went to the clock tower and no one was informed of the sleepover.
Well, I didn't do it this time around, so... Anything weird happened lately?
Something weird?
She looks at the papers she's holding as if you just accused her papers of being weird.
Nothing.
So this only shows up in the second loop. Because the last time we played this, we only talked to her once here. And so talking to her on our zero loop, the papers didn't come up, but this time they are.
Yep. Nothing's weird. Definitely not my papers.
Suspicious.
Don't look at them.
Tease her a little. You bring your index finger up.
No.
You slowly move your finger closer to her papers.
No.
Closer. She reminds me of you. Mirabelle is so worried at the idea of you seeing her papers that she froze. Your finger gets closer and pokes one of the papers. Poke.
Stop poking my papers.
You feel a little bad. You stop poking the papers.
Apart from that, I haven't seen anything weird.
Yep, once again, reminds me of you.
That's because you're a pest.
Messing
And you
with
like
you
to
is,
get reactions out of me.
Messing with you is great. Honey?
Hey, friend. What do you want?
Questions. Anything weird happened lately?
Weird? Just a second ago I saw, like, the biggest bee.
Okay.
How big, though?
How big, though?
Like this big.
Bonnie makes a fist and then points to it to show you that, yeah, that's how big it was. Wow. That's very big.
Are you making a pun? Being?
Oh, that's it. Pretty good, actually. Why didn't you come up with it? Bonnie sees your crestfallen face and snickers. I don't think we actually talked to Bonnie on our first loop, the first time we played this. And I'm not going to bother with the flower of the drawing. I just want to see what happens without them. Because I'm assuming we're going to be here for for quite a number of loops, so I can mess around with different variations. Okay.
Siffrin, you're here.
We're waiting for you. Let's go inside. I'm so hungry. You're pretty hungry yourself.
I brought back a bunch of food. Let's go.
Are they gonna go through the samosas bit again? Oh.
Stardust. As you're about to take another samosa to munch on, you hear Loop's voice and try not to jump. Heh, sorry. So here again, huh? Don't worry, you'll get to zone out during this entire event if you want. But there is something. You're able to zone through most conversations you've seen at least once, yes? But some of them might be slightly different. Oh, and don't stress about it. Don't worry. If it was really important, you'd stop zoning out immediately. But remember that just because you can zone out doesn't mean the events will be exactly the same. So, to zone out and miss some small things or listen to it all again. What a dilemma. That's all. Bye, Stardust. Huh. You go back to your samosa.
Oh, we need to go back to our pumpkin samosas.
We do actually have a couple. I'm pretty full. Though I
could
might
use
want a
more.
brownie. Ew, bonbon. That was delicious.
You keep getting better at cooking, Boniface.
Those samosas were delicious.
So I guess I'll skip through this, because we've already read most of this dialogue.
It's delicious, yeah.
Yeah, chef, cooker. There is a slight variation that I do want to catch, but it's a little bit in.
Oh, you didn't eat
You
much
didn't eat much this time. Your stomach feels weird.
You didn't like it?
Uh-oh. I'm just not very hungry.
But you're always hungry.
Uh-oh. I, may have eaten some bread earlier.
Siffrin, how could you do this to poor Boniface? Look at them. They're pouting so hard they're about to explode. Kaboom! I exploded. Siffrin was destroyed on impact. A beautiful explosion. Siffrin, you died because of your hubris.
How regrettable. Was it just me that died?
Yes. You are the only casualty.
That's fine then. You still dramatically fall over for good measure. No, how could this happen? Okay, and then this is the same.
Okay, the whole will stay with you, Mira.
Yep, for as long as you can. Interesting that we actually have like a Siffrin nodding animation. For like zooming through the dialogue. Yeah, so nothing has changed here.
Don't have anything to tell you. Yep. Oh, that's still so ominous.
That's still so ominous, Isa. Okay, but no differences yet. Even though I get a second line. Okay. Yeah, so some of these have very slight variations, but nothing worth reporting on yet. I look forward to playing this fully. Generally without streaming this. Unfortunately, streaming and recording this is a little slow, especially with the repetition. Especially with the fact that we've played this before. It's kind of amusing to have to redo the Time Loop RPG episode of all episodes. You know, the one that took 2 hours long to record.
Yes, because we lost. Well, we didn't lose the footage. It was corrupted.
At least we don't have to redo the tutorial. We can just be like, no, it's fighting time, which is exactly what we're going to do. Same sadness as before. Okay, last time she felt better after talking strategy. Could do that again or, you know, save time.
Oh, but I suppose it would give something away, but if we just go straight into battle, doesn't she take more damage?
I don't think so.
Or was it...
No, I think it was just a random big hit.
Oh, okay.
She'll be fine anyway, won't she? Let's see. You'll be okay, Mira?
Yes. Let's go, everyone.
Yeah. Monster time! Anyway, I guess to kind of reiterate what I was dancing around with that, this is one of those games that I think people can stream it, but I think there's some kind of element of it that is going to be... You know, it's scissors type. I guess I should probably just do Pretty Friends. Because there's not really a whole lot of reason for me to be using, yeah.
And Odao can also use rock.
Yes. But we're weak enough that using scissors on them isn't that great. Better to just use the buff moves. Which, as far as I can tell, moves get reset between battles. HP does not.
We did it.
See, Mira? That wasn't that bad.
Going through the house will be a piece of cake.
You smile and take the lead. Anyway, the other small, I don't even know if I'd call it an issue so much as just a grump on my own end, is that, let's see, make up for time, there we go. Question, can she heal herself? Yep. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Is that I do kind of wish that this had oh, she could have actually used a paper, whatever. I do kind of wish it had a little bit more of a cool to open. The fact that it takes about 2 hours on a fresh save file to actually get into the gameplay is a small pet peeve of mine. Not a huge one, but it's one of those where it's like me...
At the same time, it gives you things in town.
It does give a lot of time to set up. I just kind of wish it spent more time setting up the characters in like a more limited environment and not the town.
Like just the sleepover?
Yeah, starting on the sleepover, but it's longer for the first time around or something. Oh, it's still alive. Who cares if it resists? It's nearly dead. Oh, we got 400 EXP from that one. Let's see. So earlier, you might have noticed I had also said, let's skip the item room. There's a room to the left that has a bunch of items in it. I'll check it in a bit.
You might as well.
Yeah, I do desperately want to get through the rock room, is the main thing.
Yeah, no time.
Yeah. It's one of those where this video
But
is
what
already
if you
gone.
needed those potions?
I will go back for them. Like, after this video is over. Because personal rule, never go above an hour unless I absolutely need to. And
Yep.
then anything after an hour, it's like, okay, what can I skip past? Oh wait, that's the room you died in because you didn't check for traps. There must be a switch or something somewhere that can stop the trap before from activating. You didn't feel it last time, but you can feel something different in this room. It's a normal pillar, but carefully you look at the pillar. The stars, hidden unless you're looking at the right angle.
Hey, they didn't stop you to ask about the room.
Only if you go further in, maybe?
Oh.
You can see a switch hidden between the rocks. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Oh, wait! Zephyrin, I just remembered this ribbons.
You press the switch.
Whoa.
Well,
Whoa! Okay, the rock fell. And not on your head. Woohoo! So you can change things. You can fix things. You can keep going. You're feeling a lot more confident about this killing a monarch business. You give a thumbs up. Trap taken care of.
I suppose it is. That was scary.
Oh, before you forget, you should ask. Any more death corridors, Mira?
Death corridor? No. That was the only one. I promise. This hallway had a trap which Zephyrin just activated. I don't think there's any other ones in the house. Good to know. Let's get going then.
Let's see. And now we're more or less out of the tutorial. I really don't know what is left, and I think that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, and this is part of the reason why I was hoping for a little bit more brevity, is there's kind of that feeling of...
Why is this still almost 2 hours long?
A little bit. I like it when games let me get to the gameplay a little bit sooner. I think it's mostly just a personal pet peeve born of the fact that I do a lot of this for YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I am kind of an impatient person. I want to see the gameplay of a game first. If I didn't already know that I was going to love this game based on its plot, I would have actually been kind of antsy about even attempting a playthrough on this one, because... if I don't know how a game plays within, like, that first hour, it's kind of like, what if I play the, like, 2 hours to get to,
Well, in any case.
well, I don't know. This is mostly just me bringing up, a thing that always makes me grumpy, rather than this one specifically. You know, if I get 2 hours in and then realize, oh, I really don't like this gameplay, that's rough. I think this is a video essay topic that I want to broach more than sit around griping too much on this one. Because, like you said, I think the world building and the dialogue actually was very important at setting this game up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's why I said it was so character driven rather than like RPG mechanics.
Oh yeah, because there were some characters in town that you didn't speak with in these last 2 rounds, and one of them was a woman whose wife had been petrified.
Yes, and they were
Frozen in time, and they wanted to know your opinion on necklaces and such, and so it is curious. Yeah, what other things will occur in town and then in this dungeon?
Yeah, how much do things change? How many loops do you have to go through to win?
Are there things in the dungeon in which you'll, where that leaf or that drawing or a flower, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't think the souvenirs are gameplay related. I think they're mostly just cool. But who knows? Oh, that was your turn. Oh, I goofed that one. Alright, whatever. Guess it didn't matter. But I do actually like this combat system as well. It's...
I mean, you have
Rock, paper, scissors is so classic. You know, it's in Pokemon, it's in Fire Emblem, it's in a bunch of different things. And so there's kind of that fun feeling of like, it's a very familiar set of mechanics, but expressed equally like upfront. This hurts a bit.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Well, that's because it's one of each. You look at their hands and you can tell what they are.
Yeah, I should probably go for the heals. But I'm kind of big on the fact that it's very upfront with its influences. One enemy, one enemy, one enemy. Or I could slow them all down. I think I'm still going to just rock the scissors. Because at the very least, we're going to attack before them. Nope.
No. Bonnie buffs.
Bonnie puffs their cheeks, apparently. Ow. And yeah, we're going to have to go back and heal after this. That's okay. Anyway, is there really anything else that you want to say before we go? Because I'm going to head back and heal.
Well, I think the art's awfully cute. The characters are really charming. It's a nice ensemble cast, and I'm curious to know if we'll learn anything more about their relationships and the journeys that they partook in prior to getting to this castle, because they had to find 5 orbs?
Yeah,
they had to find 5
one for
orbs.
each of them.
And then also, if there's anything in this castle regarding the house maidens or the people that used to live there, or, I mean, obviously they'll have to encounter the king themselves. Like, how did the king attain his craft ability, and why did he go mad and decide to freeze the world? And also, with Siffrin, at least in that vision, consumed a star, and is that the star that's speaking with him?
Yeah.
Is that the reason why Siffrin's capable of looping?
Yeah, I don't know. One other horrible thought I had is there's probably going to be a really dark moment in this game where one of the characters dies.
Well, you might even experience multiple characters dying, and you yourself dying restarts everything, and you have to find different ways
To prevent them.
The one,
But no, I'm thinking of a loop where one of the characters dies and you have to make do without them for like a while.
but there's also another. Do you know what's even worse?
Hmm?
When you go through a loop and realize it's an either-or situation,
Oh.
where no matter what you do,
Somebody
character
has to die until you find the secret behind avoiding it. Oh, yeah. I know this is supposed to be a somewhat hopeless game in various ways, and so there's a very real possibility it's going to go some dark places with this, which I think is part of the reason why I like time loop stories, because it can go dark without actually having the permanence of it. So it can explore how the characters would react and be without the permanence of saying, hey, this beloved character you love is now dead. And so I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to go. Because even if you know Mirabelle's going to come back, like, say if Mirabelle got hit by the rock and Siffrin had to continue on, you know, option A is reset the loop, but wait, that would involve doing something pretty catastrophic just to reset. Or do you just push on anyway without somebody? I don't know. Anyway.
And the other thing about loops is you never know if the loop is infinite or if there will be conditions that end it.
Presumably it's defeating the king or whatever is after the king. But who knows? Anyway. One quick thing that I did want to say is I really like the character profiles because they're kind of cute. So Siffrin, he, they, it's you. Mirabelle, house maiden of the from the town of Dormont, blessed by the change god. Isabeau, fighter from the city of Juvent, quit his job as a defender to join the journey. Odile, researcher of something from Kaboo. Her craft and knowledge is unparalleled. And you can see all their stats and stuff. Pretty simple system, though I'm curious about how luck factors in. Maybe it's just crit. And then Bonnie. They, them. That's just a kid. Who brought a kid in here? Weak to cheese. Resistant to veggies. Stats. The kid. Level, low. HP, irrelevant. Attack, doing their best. Defense, not great. Attack speed, every 2 turns. Luck, high. Current EXP, preteen. To the next level? Nope. I don't know, that just gave me a chuckle, and it still gives me a chuckle every time I see it. Same thing with the stat screen in general. I do wonder if this changes.
Well, you'll keep equipment, and at least Siffrin will be able to level up and continue gaining XP.
I wonder when they will notice that. Like, if we're level 90.
You're just really strong.
At the start of a loop, will they actually catch on to that? That Siffrin is suddenly, like, way different. I don't know. I'm hoping the story goes there because, yeah, I know nothing about what's ahead, and I'm looking forward to getting there. But for now, at least, if you all want to pick up In Stars and Time, it is available on Steam, PlayStation. Don't worry about it. I'm just going to Google as we're here.
And I also don't think the studio, they were kind enough to send us a key, too.
Yes. Okay, it is Switch, PlayStation, and Steam. So, really, this is RPG Maker. That's impressive. If I ever make an RPG, I might actually just do that. Right, while I was looking up the platforms this is on, Shell wanted to thank the devs, but didn't actually know the studio name, so thank you specifically to Insert Disc 5 and Armor Game Studios for reaching out and sending us this copy of the game. I guess with all that said, if you all like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave us a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because we got tons to check out and show off. But with that, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.